Hello everyone, in today's video I will be ranking the death row prisoners from weakest to strongest. Take note that this is just my opinion, and if I getting anything wrong in this video feel free to say in the comments. Other than that, let's begin.
Sikorsky.
To start off, Sikorsky is undoubtedly the weakest of the 5 death row inmates. He easily beat a weakened Alexander Garland and Kanji Iguri, but overall he gets stomped by everyone he fights, like Baki, Oliver, Jack, and Gaia. His only redeeming quality is his grip strength and peeing on people. But ultimately he was defeated by the super soldier Gaia. Wump wump.
Doyle.
Doyle, like Sikorsky, got his ass handed to by the main cast, but what makes Doyle go above Sikorsky is his use of his hidden weapons, like his hidden blades and explosives, and him learning some karate from Katsumi. He also put up a somewhat decent fight against Oliver. Wait. Why is bro wearing a thong? Anyways, during his fight with Yanagi he was blinded by Yanagi's poison, and after getting blinded he was forced to use his final form, his Ultra Mega Blade user, and yes, I know I made that up, but it sounds awesome. When that didn't work, Doyle used karate to punch Yanagi right in the face, but Yanagi ate that shit like it was a bag of potato chips and made Doyle fly. And after that Yanagi cut his wires so he wouldn't use his blades anymore. But to avoid almost dying from Yanagi's very mean katana, he jumps into the water. And immediately after he gets his back broken by Oliver.
Spec.
Even though Spec had like one true fight, he's still way above the other 2 prisoners I just talked about. This man's durability is just insane even for a Florida man. He tanked bullets the size of my tumors and somehow even survived getting electrocuted. He's so strong that he punched through the Statue of Liberty, and he has a broken technique called apnea rush that makes him throw barrage of punches for 5 minutes straight without having to take a single breath. He's like One Punch Man, but instead of one punching people he has to throw a barrage of punches, and he's not a hero. I only made that comparison because they are bald. Anyways, Spec was defeated by the big boy himself, Hanayama. I mean, this is what he looked like in high school, so basically the fight was over before it began. But in all seriousness, it was an amazing fight, and at some points I didn't know who was going to win.
Dorian.
The Westerner who gained the title, Kyo, is up next, and in my opinion is the most dirtiest fighter of the 5 prisoners. He almost killed Katsumi by using dirty tactics, and he also tried to set Doppo on fire, but luckily Doppo countered it. But Dorian sliced off his hand. He also beats the hell out of Kato with his beautiful singing voice.
L'amour de ma vie. Oh, the love of my life you are. My dream and my shining guiding star. And no matter how small or foolish you may seem, you're still the only dream that I dream. Once I have finally found you, I'll never let you go. You are the love of my life, you see. I'm all alone without family or home, but I will not despair, for I know you're out there. My pain will be through when I finally find you.
Buff Santa also has a pretty broken ability, which is Hypnosis, where he makes our opponent fight a fake battle, and he used this technique on Kato and Doppo. Aside from his martial arts, he also carries many weapons with him. But even with that he lost pretty hard with Doppo, and he faced true defeat by Retsu. And after getting one-shotted by my glorious waifu Retsu, he became very dumb, and the last time we see him is when he got defeated by some random NPC.
Ho ho, Merry Christmas!
Yuko Yanagi.
Lastly we have Yanagi. Now I know this might be controversial, but I believe he's the most strongest out of the prisoners. Let me explain why. Firstly, he has one of the most strongest martial arts, known as the Way of the Void, and he also has multiple broken techniques. One of them makes him so he can one-shot anyone with his palm. He also has a poison hand, and it's so deadly that it made Baki go from this to this. He also took on both Goki and Baki before his PP training. He also took down Doyle with little effort. He has mastery of weapons. And his main technique is bitch slapping people very hard. He was such a threat that a prepared Motobi had to step in and defeat him, which is crazy since Motobi with weapons was able to defeat Musashi Miyamoto, and after getting his hand cut off Yanagi got on his knees for Motobi. But then Yujiro appeared out of nowhere like the badass he is, and he uses the art of the bitch slap to defeat Yanagi. But Yanagi was so strong he survived it, and before anyone says, oh but Yujiro wasn't serious with that attack, this was his face after he bitch slapped Yanagi. It looks pretty serious to me.
You playing Minecraft. I like it, cut G.
Thanks for watching everyone, and if you could leave a comment suggesting what I should discuss next, it doesn't have to be Baki, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Other than that, goodbye.